the country. There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills and I've got the fever.
Well, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. Today, we're going to get us some gold. That's right, you like gold? I like gold too. We're going to get some gold. I'm going to show you how I'm going to get that gold. I'll tell you all about it. Anyway, sure want to thank you guys coming along, sharing on these adventures. And hey, let's just get us some gold and have a little bit of fun today. How's that? So this is the Trommel. This is the Omni Fox, Gold Fox. Yes, this is the Trommel right here. Trommel High Banker, that's what I'm going to be using. And I got some dirt right here. Material. I also have this new toy here. Look at this here. This is a fan. Woo, kind of keeps cool. Yeah, 2-speed fan. And it's got a pump where it'll spray out some water too. Pump out some mixture of water. Ooh, look at that. Hee, baby, this gonna be cool, huh? So let me tell you about this material I got right here. I'm gonna cheat. Yes, you heard that right. I'm gonna cheat. Let me tell you about this material. You see, I have a panning tub, a panning trough. This big trough area where everybody pans in. It comes out here to the campground. They all pan in the same trough. And I pan in it too, and so I'll go out and I'll get little buckets of dirt and samples, and when I run it or pan it, I just pan it in there too, and the gold I just dump in there. So I know there's gold in that trough. I cleaned that out the other day. People's been in there all year long panning in that thing. You don't think people lose gold? Let me show you how much gold is in this trough. Now, true, I've been adding the gold in there as I pan. I just leave it in there because I know one day I'm going to get it back again. But everybody else over the last year has also been panning in there. So I've got like, maybe almost 3 buckets of that material. And I'm going to run it through that trommel. Then we're going to see how much gold that we got. And I know there's gold in there. How much? That I don't know yet, but I know there's gold in there. So, hey, let's just get us some gold. Yeah. All right. Got plenty of water coming out of here. Before I didn't have enough water, and I got plenty. Well, the manufacturer suggests that you run this at an 8 or 9 degree pitch. So I got a device that I can just set it there and put it about 8 or 9. I think it's set for 9 right now. So I'll run it what they are suggesting. You know, my favorite number is 13, but I'm gonna run this, what they suggest I do. Let me turn this on just because it is humid here and hot today. Got me a little seat right here. Got me my little drink, little cup holder. I like that cup holder on this machine. Ooh, and that's working pretty good. I feel that. I'm gonna have to turn that mister down though. Ooh, baby, that's good. Ooh, that's gonna fog my glasses up right there. I just done see that. You're out in the desert, that thing comes in handy when it's hot out there and you got to cool down, or you just, the fan blowing on you keeps these bugs and stuff off of you too. Yeah, this has this little chute that I can open and close so I can let all the rocks in I want, larger rocks, smaller rocks. We'll sit, wash the material slowly, lets it down in there. Nice and even flow right here, water's coming off evenly. Looks good. Get some more dirt ran. This chute here, you can put in any size of rock you want in there and just sit there and wash it, get it nice and clean, and then throw the rock away. Since I am recirculating, I gotta check my bucket once in a while to empty that tailing bucket out. Shovel up in there as fast as you want almost. just chew through that material. They do use a hog matting in here. I've never been a fan of hog matting, but I'm going to see where the gold lies in here. Like I said, there's gold going to be in here, but I'm interested to see how far down this mat that gold makes it. You get too many big rocks in there, it plugs up your trap or your door there, so the material, water will start to back up. You got to keep an eye on that. Now I'll go ahead and empty my bucket. One bucket in, one bucket out. This is the same company that makes these trommels that go on top of the gold cube. So you know, they got a pretty good reputation. Okay, bucket number 2. And one thing about that, it sucks through the water pretty fast. Putting out a good mist, but the water is, I already had to fill this back up again, because it already went through more than half the water. Puts out a good, feels nice. Oh man, on a nice hot day. Whew. Another bucket down. One more bucket to go. That's it. Oh, the tailing's full. Forgot to empty that. I believe this has a 3/8 plate up there, huh? What is that up there? I really can't tell if that's 3/8. May almost be 1/2 inch. I can't really tell what this is. Anyways, it'd be nice to metal detect this pile here, because this is where some nuggets would come out at. I was probably feeding that way too fast because I see mud in here still. See this mud? This is clay. This is what will rob your gold out of your sluice boxes, this clay. Probably didn't give it a chance to wash off. I probably could have ran that a little more flatter too. Wash all this up here off. It's nice and clean. Okay. I know I got empty my tailing bucket. Put your hand right there when you no longer feel the material coming out. Then you know it's pretty well cleaned itself out. And you can turn it. I'll let that run for a moment. I'll empty my bucket here though. I'll run two 2,200 gallon pumps through here. First one, put the gold pan right there. That pretty well has cleaned itself off. I don't feel really too much coming out of there. Got my riffles of the pan in front. Got a slight tilt on the pan. So the water can still run out back there. And now, what's cool about these, I can shut this off. Okay, the trommel, I want to lift this up out of the way. Get this up in the air here. That's a little more better. Okay. Let's see if we see where we see the gold at. Let that kind of dry up here a little bit. This will go away here when it drips out. Let me pull this back little fine tray out in the back. This is where the fine gold's going to be at back there. And you should have a wing nut back here to disconnect to pull this out. Back there. I'm going to set my wing nut right there so I don't lose it. Okay, this is where fine gold should be at, is in here. So let me just pull this out right here, this rubber, or kind of a sponge thing right here, I guess it is. This is just a sponge. I see a piece of gold right there, look at that. There's a piece of gold there. There's another piece there. Let me pan this out real quick. It's a nice little sponge thing. This holds the gold in there pretty good. Now, because I am using or doing good gold, I'm going to use a safety pan on this. Pan this up pretty fast. I'll get to the main part, but see how much gold is in there. That should be really good up and down through there. Okay, look here. Ooh, look at that. Look at all that gold. That's a lot of gold in there. That's just the upper part. That is just the upper part. Yeah. All right, here's the screw. Underneath there's another wing nut right there. Take that wing nut off right there. Set that wing nut right there so I don't lose it. And this right here is the nugget trap. That's where all the nuggets would be. Any nuggets would be right there. Right there. Well, I don't see any nuggets in there. I don't see any nuggets. But that's where the nuggets would be, right there. But I don't see any nuggets. But look, there's gold right there. There's gold there. That's what I want to see, is how far down the gold made it. Gold there. I see gold up through here. Now, you know I was running this pretty fast. Pretty fast. A lot of black sand. Look at all that black sand in here. Lots of black sand. Lots of black sand. I don't really see any gold. What if I could somehow clean this part out, this lower part right through here down, if I could get rid of some of this stuff. I'm gonna try and push this stuff out and pan this right here. From this on down, I'm just gonna push all this out. Really coarse black sand in there. That's a good sign, coarse black sands, when you're looking for gold. Fine black sands, fine gold. Chunky black sands, chunky gold. Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? Well, that's pretty well as much as I can get. Let me go pan this out real quick. Already got a safety pan in there. So. Let's see. Well, I didn't see no gold in there. That's a good sign. Put that back in there. Fill that with some water, and then I'll pull this mat out here. Pull down. I could have just did that right there, huh? Put this right to here. I'm gonna go pan this out right here. Well, no gold down there. That's a good sign. This type of mat, you really got to roll it good to get in between these cracks on this thing here. You got to separate all of these little cracks in here. I'll set that aside. Okay, and then I got another pan here to get this stuff out. We'll pan all this out. Okay, let me show you the gold now. Whoa, whoa, baby. That's some good gold there, huh? That's not bad at all. Let me mix these pans together here. I'll show you all the gold here now. Well, it's not as much as I thought it was going to be, but not too bad. I really thought I was going to get a lot more than that in there, but not bad. Not bad at all for just the panty tub. Not bad at all. Well, that thing did pretty good, actually, you know. Runs on a battery. Just runs on a battery. Got 2 speeds, high and a low. Huh. That's all it is. You just fill the bucket full of water. It's got a pump. You can just do it on fan mode and not run the pump if you don't want to. But I like the fact that it just uses just a standard battery. I can't get that that off. But anyways, oh, you can even hook it up to a garden hose too. Run it continuously. Huh, cool. We also have these when you're out in the desert. You know, these little fans here, you put these run on a little battery. You fill this little water bottle full of water, and it's got a little fan on there and a little spray thing to mist yourself. When you're in the desert in Arizona, you got to have this type of stuff here. Well, I was going to check my tailing bucket and pan that out, but since there was no gold all the way down the bottom of that mat, there was no sense in doing that because it caught it all up there at the front where it should be at. Did good. Now I just got to put this all back together again. Get this all back together and make sure this lays flat. That has to be nice and flat down in there. Make sure that's nice and tight, nice and flat. Ready to go again. Whew, I tell you what, it warmed up. Calling for chances of rain here these next few days. And I had that material there in buckets, and so I wanted to kind of run it, but it was a little too late in the day, I thought, to run it. And then finally I just said, you know what the hell? I'll put that little fan mister thing on, and I'll go out and just run that. I'll endure the heat, I guess you could say. But, you know, when you're out in the deserts, you got to plan for this heat. It's probably about 100 and maybe it's about 105 degrees. So, you know, for us, that's not bad, but it's kind of humid too because the rain's coming in. But anyways, that wasn't bad gold. I really would have thought there'd been more gold than that there. But, you know, that's not bad for, there was just over 3 buckets of material that I had from there. And that was the back panning trough. I got one in the front that's got about another 3 buckets of material that I can run at another time, and I'm sure there's gold in that one too. But anyways, oh man, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to give away some stuff. You guys like stuff, huh? Maybe I'll give away some gold, and I'll give away stuff. I gave a secret number. I told you a number. So what I'm going to do is everybody, you know, we have every Wednesday night, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, we do a radio show, Gold Fever Adventures radio show on YouTube, live. Everybody that logs in there and tells me that secret number when I ask for it will have a chance to win some prizes. How's that? So, yeah, that'll really tell who my great subscribers are, huh? Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll give you guys some prizes. If you guys know that secret number that I said, when I ask for that Wednesday during the show, everybody that pulls that number will have a chance to win some prizes. That's exactly what I should do. But anyways, that's a pretty cool little trommel. I kind of love that trommel. You know, if you looked at some of my other videos on some of these other trommels, they had some problems. This one seems pretty good. I kind of like it. And it chews through that material. Man, it just goes through that stuff, doesn't it? I like that. I hate to have to shovel in and then wait for 5 minutes to put another shovel full. So I was running that pretty fast. I'd probably running it faster than normal. But hey, it was pretty cool. Anyways, I went through them buckets. I got to get out of this heat, get back under the air conditioner. But hey, I sure appreciate you guys coming along and sharing on these adventures. You know, leave me a comment down below what you guys think, what you guys would like to see in any of these videos. Let me know. But anyways, appreciate you guys coming along. So you guys all take care. Get out there in the gold fields. Get yourself a little bit of gold. And until our paths cross again, be safe, everybody. And thanks for watching.
I've been living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine. And there ain't no better place than out in the country. There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see.